Can you share with us some of the experiences you've had at now being a Bible sharer?
Well, first of all, let's be absolutely crystal clear. I am no Bible teacher. I actually know 4 books of the Bible because we have so far done notes on 4 books of the Bible. I'm lost outside of those books. We've printed John because John, we have discovered, is so constructive and helpful for all people to use. It's also a huge surprise to people when you show them, because when they sit down, they think they know what they're going to look at, and actually it's not John. So we'll look at that later when we look at the notes. But I would just like to start with getting your thinking in place into who do you actually think does evangelism? See, 9 years ago, as I said before, I thought it was the professional's job. So when you go to something like Christianity Explored, and you can see I'm very friendly with Rico because he's so behind this, what is it that actually Christianity Explored and Alpha, from what I understand, are finding at the moment? Well, number one, they're finding that in all but Asia, numbers attending the courses are significantly down. People are not thinking about Christianity. They are not thinking about going to church. So they are not thinking about going to a public event where there's quite a few people to actually meet people they don't know to look into Christianity. Secondly, when people do go on the courses, they are having to do the courses at least twice, often 3 times before they actually give their lives to Christ. Why? Because in a biblically ignorant age, they have no clue about what the Bible says. So the first time they go through it, the whole thing is new. And regularly, they therefore have to do it again in order to start really beginning to get to grips with should they be kneeling at the foot of the cross. The third thing, which is very sad and which is a huge frustration to people like Rico, but it is a reality, is that the courses are not always well taught. So often the person who is actually running the course may well pressurize someone into trying to make a decision at the end of the course, and they're simply not ready. And the danger with that is that someone can actually think, I've looked at Christianity and I have crossed it off. So in that light, what we've done in taking the word one-to-one is to definitely go out to people who are not thinking about Christianity, they're not thinking about going to church. Where are they thinking? Well, actually, over 9 years, the message back from around the world has become a clearer and clearer and clearer statement. It is this: I'm simply not at peace. Now, it might be in the West and in my age range, for example, in the city, I've achieved all the things that I thought I would ever dream of achieving, and they're empty. They do not give me the satisfaction that I thought. For some, relationships. Many of the men I know have been married many times. They know that relationships do not bring what they thought. Money, possessions. They've got the Aston Martin parked in the garage. They've got the homes in different countries. It didn't bring what I thought. Or, of course, the alternative is true. My life's not gone the way I expected. I have not got the things that I thought. I have not got married, or I am now divorced. My life has not gone the way I was expecting. And I'm now facing a retirement, and my fear about retirement, whether I'm wealthy or I'm not wealthy, is that actually I think I'm going to be very lonely. People are not at peace. And with the rise of ISIS, we have also seen a lot of people going, you know what, I don't know what I believe. So the thing I would like to absolutely hammer home tonight is that this is not about you. You are just a pawn in the game. You see, if I said to you, have you understood the joy of Christian giving? You've got it into your head, yes, I can't give enough money where God goes, oh, I'm so pleased. Peter Caldor's given me this much. That's such a relief. I was a bit short this week. No, that's ridiculous. You know full well that the God of the universe gives you the joy of Christian giving so that you are part of the ministry that he is at work doing. That is the joy that you receive in giving your money towards Christian ministry. Why have we stopped thinking that about the Great Commission? Do you not see that actually for each one of us, actually we've got a part to play? God is at work with that little niggling mustard seed of irritation in the lives of your friends because they are not at peace. often in a way that you won't know, certainly to start with.